Hello and welcome. My name is Natalie and I am still going to be talking a little bit about herbs today, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and I want to introduce this herbal oracle deck I have been working with for a little while. It's the Herbal Astrology by Adriana Ayales, and it's a beautiful pack of cards to work with. The pictures are amazing. Their artwork is done by Josephine Clarks, and I highly recommend them if you're interested in oracle cards. And today I still want to talk about the plants, but I kind of wanted to do it in a different way, because I know lately there have been so many solar flares. We've had near X class in the last couple of days. We've got lots of M class flares. I think there's more coming in within the next 48 hours. And that can really have an impact on people physically, mentally, emotionally. It's causing blackouts with communication. So it's a strong effect that I don't think is talked about enough. And I just wanted to get an idea on how we can maybe best navigate these incoming energies. So my question for today, when I was working with the cards this morning, was just to find out, I wanted to pull a card of prominence that would give a message or some advice of how to navigate the next few days, at least this weekend, and see what comes up, and try and utilize the information for that to help go forward with ease with the energies that are kind of bombarding us so much at the moment. So I did my spread and I pulled a card, and the card that I pulled was this one, number 50, Ayahuasca, and it says it's about rebirth. Really beautiful card. You can see in there that there's 3 planets that represent this one. I believe they are Jupiter, Pluto and Neptune. And you can see there that there's all the roots connecting. To me, it's like the plant world to tree life. It's really embedding us into Mother Nature. And also they've got the double-stranded double helix going on through there. So it's all, to me, it signifies kind of our essence of being. So we're made up with a double-strand helix. That is the basics of our DNA. You've got the roots of the trees and the tree leaves. Again, it's kind of, it's the roots, it's the base form of life in all its different forms. And to have it as rebirth, therefore, really makes sense. It's getting back to the root of things. What is our essence? So I had a little ponder on what that could mean with the energies that are going on at the moment. And I've had so much symbology coming through for me in the last couple of months probably, and it is all around rebirth, transformation. And I think we really are stepping into a new world, a new way of being, a new way of living. It's like the new paradigm, and it's hard, and people are finding it quite hard. And I just think, how can we best support ourselves? I love working with plants, I love working with herbs. So I try and work and find out which plant allies will best help us at this stage to go forward. And what I've read a little bit about the ayahuasca from this oracle deck is it is also about mastering the power of awareness when allying to a higher power. So it draws on the spirit to support ascension and the ancient wisdom which is embedded in our DNA and the Earth's DNA, and how it all works together. Ayahuasca is also about purification and the release of the unknown, the known, of everything that has always been. And I think it's really a message that we can take forward of being brave enough to step into a new way of being, a new way of living, a new way of thinking, and to try and embrace those changes where possible. Because I think the more we resist, the new influx of energy, the new lessons that come forward, the harder it is to transition, and the harder the lessons are that we end up having to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So if we can take heed of what is going on around us, take a moment to be a little bit more mindful and aware, and it's all about, I think, kind of thinking a little bit longer before reacting. It will just help us to navigate this incoming energy at the moment with a little bit more ease. And what else it says is, if we offer our greatest intentions and sacrifice our needs, entering into a void without expectation, we can allow ourselves to be consumed by oceanic consciousness. I mean, that just sounds amazing. It sounds a little bit just terrifying as well, I guess it could do. But I think it just kind of clarifies this whole rebirth, my thoughts on kind of going with the flow, trusting in self to move forward with ease and embrace the change, embrace the unknown. And hopefully, if we can just have a little bit of faith that what is unraveling at the moment, we can traverse it more gracefully and more calmly and easily. The last thing it has to say about the Ayahuasca and the Oracle Guide is that remember that to heal the world, we must heal ourselves. You are the source of love. And what a beautiful way to end the message about Ayahuasca and the plant ally for this incoming energy over this weekend and moving forward. So I hope that hasn't been too much of a ramble. I hope whoever needs to hear this hears this and it kind of makes sense, it hits home. And if you've got any questions, please don't be afraid to drop them into the comments, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as I can. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope it's good for you, and I will speak to you again soon.